Welcome back, everyone, to another
Hello.
Bonnie of Isaac.
To a Judas run. Everyone's favorite runs, right, Steve?
Well,
Right, let's go.
I was gonna say, like, probably one of the better starring characters, but you just die immediately.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, if you can manage to find some health, you're basically set. But until that moment, watch out.
Yeah. Pokeball, it doesn't give you 100% chance with Double Deal anymore, right?
Nah, that hasn't been a thing for a little while. It is.
Yeah.
It is still a bit of a boost. It was weird when they first nerfed it. They said it was never supposed to do that in the first place. So everyone's question is, then why did it do that for like a couple years?
And then just never got around to it?
Yeah, they just never got around to fixing it apparently.
Yeah. Alright, so Pat, anything new with you this week?
I don't particularly think so. I don't think that was this week. I think it was 2 weeks ago. But built a desk, so that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and made me realize that I don't want to do stuff with my dad if it involves any sort of instructions.
Does he not follow it? Or
No. It's just like the communication isn't the best, and we always end up yelling at each other.
Oh.
Yeah, love my dad. He's amazing, but it's a bit of a hardship.
Yeah, fair enough. If only I was there, I could have made it, like, even worse.
Absolutely true.
But no, you guys had to do it when I wasn't free.
Yeah, we had to specifically tailor our schedule around you not being there. You couldn't see it, but I was doing finger quotes.
Also, you could have just, told me not to. That would have been perfectly fine by me. I don't need to fucking help you. I'm not gonna feel anything out of it.
All right, cool. Good to know.
So that's all for like last week.
Let's see. Besides the annoying start to a job search, which I have a guy who's right now helping me find a job, but he takes a long time to get back to me. Is
it his job to help you get a job?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah. So.
So I can't be too mad. But man, it's slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit
Is it
happens.
just you send him a text asking him a quick question and it takes him like a week to get back to you or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, wow, I didn't think it was this hard. But then again, he's also like, he's trying to help me get good connections at places to work at. So I assume maybe he's spending some of his free time like talking to those people.
Yeah. And
I'm just an impatient pile of garbage.
yeah.
It's how that
You
story.
have nothing fucking going on right now.
No, so sorry about my lack of things going on throughout the week.
So I guess it's time for me to talk about my work.
Okay, I love whenever it starts out like that.
Okay, so you already know part of the story, but
Yeah.
we had an inspection, which we call a tour, where we do every year.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pizza Hut Grand Tour. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm not editing that out.
I know you've already said it.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I said it there.
Okay. Yeah, so I kind of got roped into working at...
I meant to hit the reroll machine and I took the item on accident.
Whatever. It'll work out for you in the end. But yeah, so I got roped into... we had overnights that we had to do, so I agreed to work like one for each store.
Oh God.
And the first one, and at the sister location, I had to clean out the oven by myself.
Oh.
That thing has not been cleaned in like a year and a half.
Fantastic.
It took me 5 hours.
Oh my God, dude.
And I was only allowed to be there for like 3 hours, so the managers could go home.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah, I'm not a manager, so I'm not allowed to be there alone.
Oh yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, so then I had to go in a second night to fucking help with that, and then I had to not give it my A game.
You think that's a valid strategy for working? Just figure out, like, say you want to get to work around the time where your managers are already pissed off that they have to be there, and then you just keep working until they're just like, we have to leave, and you're just like, aw, well, okay,
Well, I mean,
I guess.
One of them can't drive, so their ride had to come get
Whoa, what happened there?
He teleported.
Yeah, he just he just used the how to jump book.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking give a shit. And the other one had to open, so he only got like 5 hours sleep that night, so
Great.
he kind of should have gone home a little earlier, but fuck it. We really needed to work hard on it, so I had to do that for 2 days.
Fantastic.
And then the main store, I had to clean out our green racks, where I had to fucking ask your dad if I could borrow the power washer so I could fucking clean it. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
it didn't matter for jack shit.
All right.
I spent 2 hours cleaning it, which was, long and boring in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then I went back and I said I wanted to clean up some more, but then right before I left, you said like, yeah, you should probably go to work because the place is probably on fire. And Pat,
Yeah.
it was a fucking whole shit show that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Call me Nostradamus, because I could just sense this stuff.
Alright, so I guess we can start with some of the small stuff. We ran out of bowls for wings.
Okay. That's, I mean, like, you can just like hand it to him,
Yeah.
like a big sloppy mess of like buffalo ranch sauce in your hand.
We only ran out one size, so it wasn't that horrible, but still was pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay.
We ran out of receipt paper except for one roll,
Okay.
and we can't, like, I can't be set out on the delivery until we print out the stuff. So we have to finagle the receipt between 4 different machines
Fuck.
throughout the entire fucking night.
You think you could have just like written it yourself?
No.
Aw.
I mean, I could have,
Yeah.
but the machine has to actually, like, be like, yeah, I printed that shit out. This is my fucking job.
Oh, okay.
Steven doesn't know how to write.
Oh, receipt machines are have a union.
Yes.
Okay. So they
Yeah,
get really
so-
mad if you do their work.
They have a union, and they are kind of passive aggressive to us all the time. So you know,
It's like
that's
when
fine.
you're on a Hollywood set and there's like a light bulb that needs changing, but you can't just change it because then the light crew gets mad at you.
Wait, really?
Yeah, man, it's union shit.
Why would they get?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I just know it's a thing.
That seems like a little petty thing. Yeah. So what else happened? We ran out of rectangle and breadstick dough.
Rectangle dough?
Yeah, like for rectangle pizza.
Oh, that's right. That's a thing.
Yeah.
I never get it because it's an affront to God.
Yeah. It's only for like
And if it's not natural, I ain't getting near that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's only for like a deal for like a dinner set, so that's the only way people get it, and we couldn't really do that when we ran out of it.
Yeah, okay.
We ran out of breadsticks. We ran out of cookies. So that was neat.
It's very sad.
And we have this little machine to like for the process of like making the pizza. It has to go through like several steps, and we have a machine to like what we call bump it to the next stage.
Bump it, yeah.
Yeah, and one of the things broke.
It got debumped.
Yeah, I got debunked
Ah,
like
fuck.
forever. So then, like, we had to.
It got permanently debunked.
Yeah. So we had to take one of the good ones and just use it between the two all night fucking long, and it was a fucking busy ass night.
Okay, good.
And we were lucky enough to be able to get a replacement at 2 in the morning.
Ugh. How long do you stay open for?
10 p.m.
Oh, you kidding me?
10 p.m. on every day except for Friday and Saturday. My store is open till 11 those days, and a lot of other locations are open till midnight.
All right.
It's just mine isn't that big of a store, and I told you this, but for last year we only made profit 1 month, and that was this month.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
Hallelujah. Finally in the black.
yeah, I didn't know about that until the meeting where they just kind of told me.
Man, we are just losing exorbitant amounts.
I still don't know what the fuck. I don't understand why we're still in business. It's just because we're trying to like make it so we cover as big of an area as possible. So when people order Pizza Hut, they can just actually get it instead of having to drive 30 minutes out.
Yeah.
Which is why we're still like a thing.
Got it. Yeah.
So that night, it was. I only worked there. For, I only worked deliveries for like 6 hours. But I was always out on the fucking run, so I couldn't ever really finish cleaning the fucking racks.
Okay.
So when I was done with them all, we had started night cleaning, but I had to do all the driver cleanup stuff for the end of the shift.
Okay.
And I couldn't finish till like 2 a.m.
Okay. That sounds like one hell of a night, Steve.
I mean, I was already planning on being there till like 3. And I was there till 3.
Well, good. It was in the budget then.
Yeah, they just kind of. Okay, I'll get to that point. But yeah, so I didn't get a chance to fucking clean the racks as much as I want. So, and we had to put them back before we left, so that way, management wasn't just like, why the fuck is this shit busted? So that was fun.
Great. All right. Well, that's pretty fucking annoying with this run. All these books in here to potentially read, and I cannot.
And then let's see.
Oh, good. Once I got that health upgrade, I was worried I had too many red hearts at that point.
You probably did.
This run is already being a fucking troll.
I mean, that's because you fucking took that one sticky baby. What's it called?
Egg sack or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. Oh,
Okay.
great damage already. What a fun run.
You're doing good, Pat.
I know.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but I was able to get out that day at like 3 simply because there was nothing else for me to do. Everyone else is just busy picking up their stuff and was like, so is there anything for me to do? He's like, no, just go home.
Yay.
So not one of your place.
Yeah. Oh, so you didn't even do what he told you to do.
I think
This is why the company has a problem, Steve.
I'm not the problem. I'm the solution?
If you're the solution, I don't even want to know the problem.
Oh yeah, at the sister location, they kind of forgot to put me on the schedule this week.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say they kind of forgot they were a pizza-making business, and they just showed up with, like, a whole bunch of tax receipts looking to, like, balance people's checkbooks.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, not surprise me. Like, the GM at the sister location was only working for the company for, like, 10 days before she got promoted to GM.
Yay!
She didn't even finish manager training.
Oh, well, man, how good. Well, it sounds like you got the best person qualified for the job then, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like her. It's just she does need to learn a bit more.
Okay.
Is my only problem with her, but there's a lot of stupid bullshit at the sister location going on, but I don't want to go into it.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. What else?
I got my car back.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Oh yeah, fucking us both about cars for like, both of ours just kind of fucking died around the same time for no reason.
Yeah, which I really like how the mechanic for you is just like, I don't know, worked fine for me.
Yeah, so the story about my car is, I was going over to get Pat, and I started my car and I couldn't start it because the battery had died. So I spent 3 hours trying to jump start it, and I couldn't.
Okay.
So I had
to. Do you know how to jump start a car?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I know how to fucking jump start a car.
I believe you.
I had it working for like a minute. I just don't know exactly what. I don't know if like the cable was the issue or the other car was the issue with the battery in it. If it didn't have enough power or some shit. So
I would be very surprised.
I mean, that was only my only options. So I called a tow truck. I called my insurance is Geico, and they do what's it called, roadside assistance. So I waited like an hour and a half for them to come because they said they'd be in an hour. So now I called like, yeah, they never really showed up. So then they sent out another person, and both of them came around the same time.
Yeah, and then they like battled to the death to see who was gonna get to fix your car.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Also, they were apparently friends.
Oh man, very sad day having to watch two friends fight to the death.
I mean, it wasn't that sad for me.
Okay, yeah.
It was certainly enjoyable. I'm trying to think. I think Buddy was the one in the bloodbath.
Oh wait, what?
Like the energetic dog I have.
Yeah, I know who Buddy is.
Yeah, he was just kind of there.
Oh, okay.
He was really enjoying the two men killing each other.
Yeah, the carnage.
Because I think he wants to do that to one of the other dogs, but none of the other dogs are competent enough to put up a fight, I should say.
Oh, he doesn't want to kill any one of them in particular. He just wants to, like, murder.
He wants a challenge.
He just wants blood. Got it.
I'm gonna ignore half of what I said, I guess.
What are you talking about? I fucking heard you!
He doesn't just want murder, he wants a challenge. He wants to thrill the hunt. If he's doing it to, like, a fucking...
So he just wants blood. What am I not understanding here, Steven?
Oh my fucking god, dude. Yeah, so that's what happened to my car. I want to get it after the winner took it to a mechanic, and the mechanic just told me, like, I don't understand what the problem was. Like, I hooked up a battery, I charged it, and then I looked around and it was like, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, and then I turned the car on and drove.
Yeah, and then I left. I only had to pay $20, so that was nice.
Yay!
What happened with your car?
Transmission died.
Oh yeah, did we talk about that already?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine was like 3 days after you, I believe.
Yeah. If we haven't talked about it yet, basically, I was hanging out at my buddy's house, and then as I was driving away, I turned the corner, pressed my foot down on the gas pedal. Car wasn't having any of it.
Oh, you were like driving when it died on you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot worse.
No, I mean, it would have been had I been somewhere else, but I was still on a back road.
Yeah.
Where I was barely going anywhere at all.
Yeah, it's all right.
At all. So, yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
And then, pulled into some lady's driveway, and she was just like, what are you guys doing here? And we're just like, sorry, the car no worky.
How do you do, Phil, kids? I've also had car trouble troubles.
Yeah, she was basically talking to us about, like, oh yeah, I had an old car. It's like, you know, I had to get every part replaced, and it's like, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really be too mean to you because we're using your driveway right now.
It wasn't part of your control though.
Wait, yeah, very true.
Or
And then we eventually ended up throwing it in neutral, and they pushed it to a nearby parking lot.
Oh, you guys did?
Yeah.
Oh wow, fuck.
What?
I don't know. I'm a little surprised you guys actually would do that.
It was like 5 feet away.
Oh. I guess that's not as impressive then.
No.
I was thinking like, I don't know, like quarter of a mile.
Oh
So.
yeah. I think they would rather just leave me to die than help me push my car a quarter of a
I
mile.
feel like they just want you to die. They don't even need like a good excuse.
Yeah. I feel like Edgar was the one who ended up breaking my transmission.
On purpose or on accident?
Absolutely on purpose. What kind of dumb question is that, Steve?
I just want to get your honest opinions on this whole situation.
My honest opinion is I think Edgar's trying to kill me. And I have proof.
Was to prove.
We were listening to the Los Lonely Boys, and a song came on called "Güeros in the Barrio," and that's when the transmission died. In the middle of us listening to that song.
Okay, so you're gonna have to like spell it out for me a bit more. I don't speak Portuguese.
No, I mean, like, you know who does? Edgar. I rest my case.
So, is it Edgar or... I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Decided to backpedal on that joke.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, you know. Don't want to give away too much.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
That's where the secret room is, but I don't have a bomb because this run doesn't want me to succeed, Steven.
You don't need
This run does nothing but hold me back. God damn it, fuck that.
You really don't need to succeed.
I mean, no, you're correct, I don't, but...
Oh yeah, I have a thing that pissed me off at work also.
Oh, please.
I brought 2 liter of Coke to work, so...
Why?
Because we have an area so we can put our drinks and stuff, so...
So you brought a whole 2 liter?
What's wrong with the 2 liter?
It's 2 liters. I could name you 2 different examples. The first liter and the second liter.
Okay, what should I bring then for a drink? What size?
Starbucks coffee cup.
Why?
Because that's what the drink area is for.
How do you know the drink area of my workplace?
Because it's the same as the drink area of every workplace that's ever existed since the dawn of
drink
time.
area is the freezer!
So?
I don't know, it's different.
Why are you putting a 2 liter in the freezer?
I put it right next to it where we had like a fridge next to it. Oh, wait a minute, I don't get half the stuff we do.
Yeah, no, I gotta be honest, every time I'm hearing more and more about this place, I'm like, how have you not blown yourself up yet? Oh yeah, divorce papers.
Yeah, so I had a 2 liter there, and I had to go on deliveries, and about 3/4 of my thing was gone by the time I got back.
Oh, they drank your 2 liter you brought.
I was like, you guys could have just asked.
I mean, yeah, they coulda.
I guess that's the moral of the story. You could have.
Yeah, you totally could have messaged the group chat that I never look at.
I look at the group chat.
How long does it take you?
I don't normally see it immediately, but because I haven't muted it, I haven't muted my work one. Although it's only for the main store. I don't think I'm part of the sister location group chat.
Okay.
Because I'm not technically theirs yet.
I'm not technically legally supposed to work.
I mean, true enough.
Oh, come on.
It also gets awkward because there are fucking 3 Steves.
Are you, what Steve are you?
I'm Steve number 2, so I like to be called Steve the sequel.
Oh, okay.
And then we got another one, which is, which
59.
recently joined, and he just makes pizza. He wanted to be a delivery driver, but he's a minor.
I thought you were gonna say it wasn't good enough.
I mean, he was not good enough. Yeah, so there was one kid where me and the other 2 Steves were working with just one manager, so it got really awkward whenever they asked for Steve.
Hi there, I'm Steve. This is Steve. Welcome to our podcast, Steve and Steve.
And other Steve.
That's...
We don't invite other Steve here. But yeah, that kind of gets a stupid thing, and we also have 2 deans.
2 deans.
It's like
I like it. Ugh.
It gets really fucking confusing at times.
You should, like...
Make a new name?
No, you should only hire people who are named Steve. That way the whole place could be like, Just rename Steve's hut.
I could dig it.
I was gonna say, I think it could work.
It could be like, what was that one that I read? The restaurant that's called Hi Hungry, I'm Dad, and it's just all the waiters are just dads who just tell really shitty jokes all day.
I like that a lot.
And in their flip flops, shorts, grass stained t-shirts.
And like, do they have like grill aprons?
Probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like it fit in quite nicely.
Yeah, I saw that one and I really liked that post. I think it was White People Twitter or Meow. I can't remember.
Oh my god, dude, this room is fucking stupid.
Why?
Because they just keep putting a bunch of stupid bullshit. It's like, yeah, let's have these guys sprint across the room in the vertical in the cardinal directions and have the other guys go in the shoot bullets in the diagonal. That way, nowhere's safe to be. So if your damage isn't good enough, you're just kind of fucked.
I mean, you are just kind of fucked. In sorry.
Man, Steven, that sounded amazing.
Sorry. I don't know.
No, I was gonna say, please tell me. I was running through my mind like, what could Steve possibly say there that would make it okay? And I'll be honest, I was coming up with nothing.
There truly is nothing. Why didn't you? Oh, is it a mimic chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I noticed for a split second that it had that little blood on it. Is that the way to tell?
No, it's just like a darker shade of gray.
Okay. I guess the blood was just on the floor.
Yeah, those ones are 50 Shades Darker.
50 Shades Darker.
Favorite movie. Do you have a favorite porn movie, Steve?
I have a favorite porn novel. Does that count?
You know what? I would say absolutely yes. Okay, so I'll take this.
No, I'm assuming you don't want me to go into it.
I mean, if it's hilarious.
I wanted to do it one time in I think SteamWorld. The one about the 5 girls who could literally beat the shit out of all the guys in the series.
Don't remember, so...
Yeah, it was just, like, completely over the fucking top, and it was just... There was a lot of porn scenes, so yeah, I would consider it a porn. Granted, I tried my hardest to skip as much of it as I could, and it's really hard. Yeah,
Well, it's a good thing they make you work hard for it, you know?
Yeah, it did have a lot of just my favorite just, what the fuck moments.
You know what? I want to make sure I don't die, even though I need to kill myself to get Judas' Shadow to proc.
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
No.
Oh, yeah, you don't start with it, right?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of... Who am I
Lazarus.
Lazarus is the one that you kill yourself immediately.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. But yeah. I can talk about one of the, probably the stupidest round in that one.
Sure, why not?
So...
Philly, pardon me just a second. I am uncomfortable with the way I am sitting, so now I'm just moving like an idiot.
Alright, so there's this, foreign student from Germany.
Okay.
And, her father is one of the high-ranking generals of Germany.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and he sends her to Japan to, mature some shit.
What?
Oh. He was adulting. He was a really...
He sent her to Japan in order to get stared at by creepy old Japanese perverts.
Sure. He also sent one of his lieutenants there to go to high school with her.
Yeah, sure. Steven talks earlier about how I'm ignoring what he says, and he answers me with sure.
Yeah, sure, why not? Sure, why not? But yeah, so eventually the dad's just like, okay, please don't let anyone date my daughter, or else I will fucking murder them. You seem like a cool dude, you won't do that, will you? So then you have to lie to him, so I'm like, no.
Absolutely not.
And then, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go date her now.
Yeah, absolutely gonna go smash immediately. So, I always do that in every, game that gives me a choice. Like, there was, The Wolf Among Us. There was a moment where... there was Tweedledee and Tweedledum, whoever the fuck they were.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I know the part.
Okay, yeah, and they were just like, you better make sure you don't rat out on us. And I was like, okay, fine, I won't rat on you guys, I promise. And then the very first second I got, I ratted out on them. They still had a gun pointed to my back, and I still ratted them out.
Yeah. So anyway, I started dating the German lady, and eventually, she's like, okay, I can't disobey my daddy, so eventually you convince her to not to. And
to not to?
To, realize that love is most important. I'm like, yeah, that's neat. I don't want to go into details of how I convinced her, because it's fucked up.
Let me just say, we convinced her hardcore.
Yeah.
Pretty sexily.
Yeah, I think everyone can take it from my expression of how how I want.
I fucked some sense right into her skull.
Yeah.
Blasted her with a B-17 knowledge truth bomb all up in her brain.
The way the main character said is he's like Mega Man and his Buster Blaster is fully charged.
His Buster Blaster. Is that what it's called? A Buster Blaster?
I think.
Isn't Buster Blaster from Sam and Max?
Maybe. I forget. He said his P... Oh, I think he said his P-Shooter was fully charged.
Oh, P-Shooter. That's 1,000,000 times worse.
Yeah. So you teach her yeah, love is really important and all that. So then you had to drop out of school because both parents won't support you if you go for this lifestyle. So you have to both drop out of school and start working for a living.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then it's like a really nice part where they both get jobs. They're working hard to support themselves. Then big old dad, after 3 months, was like, "Okay, honey, I'm taking you back to Germany." Obviously, saying to Japan was a fucking mistake.
I mean, he was right. Yeah.
He was completely right. So then, what ends up happening is, it turns out the Germany army has superpowers.
The Germany army.
Germany's army, yeah.
Okay.
So the dad can focus his spirit energy to make himself 20 years younger, and he just kind of does that and knocks out his daughter and takes her back to Germany.
Why did he have to make himself 20 years younger?
To be at his maximum power. There's a lot of...
So why doesn't he just stay that age forever?
Fucking I don't know, dude. It just is supposed to be the shock value. There's a lot of fighting in this one, and I love it, but yeah. So... You're at work at that point, so you come home and you find the note yeah, don't come to Germany. Only, oh wait, no, hold on. You find the note, it's I've taken my daughter back. If you are truly a man, you'll come to Germany and fight me for her. So he calls the 7 stars of Germany, which the only way to do that is to blow up Germany's only satellite.
Okay, so this is predicated on the fact that they think Germany only has 1 satellite.
I think it was their only satellite. It was definitely one of their satellites.
Okay.
They had to blow up their own ones, so then the fragments send a signal out to all the top Germany soldiers under his command, who are all around the world.
Okay.
So then they do that. So then they all round up in Germany. So then your character, along with your 7 other friends, had to go and invade Germany alone.
Oh. Great. Yeah.
And then you fucking do. Although, one of them doesn't really do anything because, yeah, I'm kind of weak. I'm, the only non-fighter here.
Can you just do what I would do in that scenario and not go to Germany? It's if you truly love her, you'll come to Germany. I'm like, all right, called me. You got me there, dude. I was looking for the smash and pass there, and I'm good
I don't
now.
think there was a choice to say no, actually.
Huh.
This
game is really anticipating a lot out of me. Then.
Yeah, I don't think there are many times where you can fuck up. The only ways that I know you can fuck up is if there's one chick who's really into you, and if you ever fucking compliment her, she will immediately take you and have sex with you, and then you lose your route.
Oh, why?
Because she has that single moment, and that's just it.
Oh, all right.
And everyone was like, well, we all knew this was going to happen. Let's go to school. And then that's just how a lot of the routes fucking end. Except for her route, where you have to, make her not be as clingy to you, which is actually a good
So what happens to her after she has sex with you?
Which one? Oh, you just credits roll.
Oh, game's over.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was... I did not like the porn parts of it. I will emphasize that as much as possible, but it was a fucking hilarious fucking game.
I will try my hardest to make people believe the falsities.
I mean, it's also weird how my cat would oftentimes see me playing it and just give me the fucking dirty look that he always gives. Which, it's just his normal look, but you know what? In this scenario, I think he was just judging me. At least I'd like to believe.
Fair enough.
Pop the book.
Okay, so this is...
Yeah, so in that route, you go to Germany. The strongest person in the group just stays outside and just fights all the fucking tanks because he can literally fight, anything in the fucking world easily.
Anything in the world? There's,
only 3 people in the world that can actually put up a challenge against her. So, she can easily destroy tanks and shit.
Man, this is why anime is so weird. They always do that.
Not all of them.
Literally nothing in the world can stop me or the entire universe. Bleh. It's alright, cool. Interesting, man.
It's just meant to be humorous.
Yeah, okay.
It's not meant to be like really focused on combat, except for there's a few points where it's focused on that, but it's more taken from the main character's perspective, where he's a tactician, so he just always thinks of ways around everything. Which is how it makes fights fucking interesting in that one. Because there was one time where it was the main character's class and their rival class, who were all the honor roll students, and they had to do a massive battle across the entire town to I forget what the victory was.
Okay.
But yeah, so they just had to try and enlist like every other class into their army, and they just had to come up with ways to beat each other, and it was really fun. My favorite was how one side had the baseball club, so the other side had to get the softball club to hit the baseballs back at them, because they were throwing baseballs at them.
Sweet.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not gonna justify that response with a response of my own.
Yeah. So for the ladies ending of a route, it just eventually ends up you beat the dad. Everyone fights off one of the 7 generals, and then eventually the main character gets to the gets to the dad and just beats him. And my favorite character had a fight with... They were all supposed to take on one of the 7 big guys, and my favorite character just kind of didn't, and he just fought a random soldier that he thought was one. And the guy openly said, like, don't move or I'll shoot you. And he just immediately charged him because he couldn't understand Germany.
He couldn't understand Germany.
He couldn't understand German.
German.
Yeah, my bad. So he gets rushed.
Man,
like,
I don't get Germany.
Sorry. I know I keep misspeaking that. But yeah, he just kind of rushed in and was like, oh my god, I could have fucking died. Well, I guess I'm just lucky then. And he just moved on.
I really gotta hand it to this run for going the extreme pacifist route of never dropping any fucking bombs in the entire goddamn run.
You don't need bombs, dude. I've seen you find a troll bomb one time.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make the Hush fight because there's just no way for me to go fast at all because this run is pretty garbage.
How far do you have to go? Is it just to Isaac?
This is all the way.
Oh, all the way. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, so anything else you want to talk about this week?
Can't think. Steven, I got a great one. What are your E3 predictions?
Everyone's gonna say how much they love Fallout 76, which, by the way, why didn't you just call it Fallout 5?
I don't know, but as soon as I saw Fallout 76, hey, bomb. As soon as I saw Fallout 76, I'm like, oh great, cue the 8 trillion jokes. Where's Fallout 5 through 75?
Yeah.
It's like
I don't. Why? Like, what legitimate reason is it?
I don't know. Maybe it takes place in 1975.
It takes place in Vault
1976, rather.
Vault 76.
Oh well, then I sure am glad you asked that question and had a completely reasonable answer to it.
Why would you do that though? Why would you just not continue with the numbers?
Because no company does that. What's one company that has ever done that? It's like, all right, we made another Final Fantasy. Let's just go ahead and call it the next number in the series.
I was gonna say like that. That was actually gonna be my response. What about Persona? They got it to 5.
What about Persona 4 Golden Edition? Why didn't they just call it Persona 5, Steve?
Because it's a remake.
So?
Fallout 76.
All right, fine. Yeah, my examples don't count because they don't fit into what Steven has to say about the topic.
76 is a new game, and I think it might be an MMO. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't know. So they'll probably show Goofy at Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. Because so many other companies know how to count. BioShock 1, BioShock 2. What comes after 2? Infinity, I think.
I mean, that's because it's like a different universe.
Okay, yeah. This one apparently also makes sense to Steven. As to why they don't just call it BioShock 3.
It does to me.
Steven, you are doing a very bad job at arguing this point that you brought up.
Okay, how about like this? Why did they change it from like they're doing numbers and they still do numbers but just jumped a lot?
They did that with BioShock.
Fucking shit, I hate that argument now. I realize your point.
I didn't mean to pick that up, god damn it. Whatever. This run was already sent to shit after it took me 73 hours to make Boss Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, fuck Bone Hearts, these things suck. Can't easily get rid of them, and they're also blocking me from being able to get permanent Polaroid invincibility.
Yeah, what's a series that's made beyond 5 that continued the number pattern? Because he had Call of Duty up to 4, and then, you know, they won for 2 different series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
There was Dark Souls, which made it to 3.
Yep, and they decided to stop because I think the reason they actually stopped making Dark Souls games is because they didn't know what number came after 3.
It's like Valve.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
But they're at least better because they know 3.
Yeah,
So,
they're one step ahead. Is there any company that's never made it past 1? What company's never made a sequel before?
Never made a sequel?
Yes.
Oh, maybe Spyro?
They never made a sequel to Spyro 3, so
Yeah, they never did. They never made a true one.
because it doesn't say Spyro 4 on the box art.
See, like, Neo never did.
Was that?
Neo hasn't yet. They only have the 1.
Is that the only game the company's made?
Oh, we're talking about only one game a company made? I'm sure there's probably small ones.
Companies that went out of business after their first game flopped.
Yeah, I mean, it's highly probable. Like, just no one bought their first game, so then they just couldn't make another one, and they had everything right on this one. Wait, wasn't it the company that didn't even finish Duke Nukem Forever? Oh wait, no, they made other games.
Oh, they never made it past 0.
Yeah. Oh no, Pat, you died.
I know. What heartbreaker.
Yeah, I get it because you use your heart.
Hi-oh. And now I have now I got my fancy invincibility if it ever feels like popping.
Oh yeah, because you're out of red hearts.
Yes.
Huh, that's neat. Wait, isn't that the Polaroid?
What? No, I'm the reason I have invincibility is because of Empty Vessel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yes, I do have the negative, which does damage to stuff in the room when I get hit.
Okay. Yeah, that one kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But you know what?
The item sucks. The route to go down to the dark room sucks.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, there's a lot of things holding you back from taking this over the Polaroid.
We're talking about that. You don't want to have fun.
Okay.
Let's see. We started Dark Souls 2 for the 3rd fucking time.
Oh yeah, so we started our least favorite Dark Souls game once again for our enjoyment. I think might be the word.
One of our friends just kind of wanted to play it, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I would have much rather, have just bought Dark Souls 3 on the PC and just done that one again, because that one's really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want. I have Dark Souls 3 on the PC.
Oh, you did? Wait, when did that happen?
Monthly bundle.
Oh, when was it the monthly bundle?
Months ago.
Damn it.
But if you want, you can get some new pirate games that are the early unlocks for the July bundle.
So, One Piece is going to be there?
No.
Oh.
I've already seen what the 3 games are.
Oh, okay.
And I would have been a lot more disappointed if,
One Piece.
Yeah, if I saw One Piece on there.
But they're all pirates, and they have, like, 5 games on Steam, I think.
Are they all as long as the anime?
No.
Aww.
I don't think any of them could come to. Let's see, the 800 episodes, so about, like, 230 hours right now.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
But I put almost 10 times that into Isaac.
Yeah. You could have fucking just, rewatched One Piece like 6 times at this point if you watched it while...
Yeah, if I did nothing but watch One Piece while playing Binding of Isaac. Which I gotta be honest, real slim chance of that one happening.
I won't admit, that's not the anime for first timers to go for. It most certainly is not. Maybe if, like, you grew up with it, but you did not.
No, I remember seeing, like, previews for it, and I was like, that looks kind of dumb. Don't think I'm gonna watch it.
It's pretty dumb.
And then I never did.
It's pretty dumb.
So you know what? I'm glad I stuck to my guns on that one.
But Pat, there's a guy who can turn into a castle.
Yeah, I know. We talked about this in Black Mesa.
Did I talk about that?
Yes.
Oh.
He had the castle fruit, and people rendezvoused inside of him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it has evolved to the point where we finally saw how good it is because he can make himself into the actual size of a castle.
That wasn't always his thing?
No, his thing was just he was the normal size, and people shrunk down to live inside of him.
People had to shrink down? That seems very non-applicable.
But then you shoot out, and then if you shoot a cannon out of him, it grows to be normal size.
Oh, so it's just like shooting a normal cannonball.
Yes, but they had to shrink. But now he's super huge, so now he's shooting super big cannonballs.
Oh, alright.
And he smokes a cigar, and the fucking castle now has to have a cigar for it permanently.
Oh, great.
Because he's a mob boss.
Fantastic.
Or some shit.
Okay, so yeah, this run is pretty underwhelming, honestly. To do something better, I suppose I should have just
Killed yourself earlier?
Yep, and gotten Dark Judas. That would have made boss rush go faster, and I probably would have been able to make the Hush fight. But it's fine because on
Dailies?
on dailies where you need to go all the way to the dark room or the chest, it's not better to go to the void.
Oh, okay.
Like exploration wise. So I'm not that upset with that one.
But you took a lot of dumb damage.
You took a lot of dumb damage.
In life, yes.
What's the dumbest you've ever hurt yourself, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, I've had glass stuck in my foot for like 3 months.
Oh yeah, you did. Why'd you keep doing that?
I mean, it was only the third time, dude. And each time I got out, like, almost immediately. And that time, that time I was busy for a bit, so I couldn't get out. And my skin grew over the hole, so then I couldn't get it out.
Yeah, cool. Right.
And then it just kind of one day got out, or it's still in there, and I just metamorphosized, or evolved to the point where I just don't feel it anymore, some shit.
I'm gonna stick with the term metamorphosized.
Was I correct in that word?
I think so.
Okay, I
think it works.
I thought it worked, but I'm like, I don't have a degree in terminology.
I don't have a degree in wordology.
Fuck, I don't know which one of ours is correct. Because neither of us have our degree.
Yeah, neither of us have our speakiologist degrees.
Fuck. Does that mean we don't know how to speak?
I mean, quite clearly, you could rewatch these videos, and we have many vocal slip-ups.
I mean, I have probably more than you.
I would imagine so, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of horrible.
Alright, so let's just go and finish this run off right now, because I don't know, I was not feeling this run at any point.
What about the end?
We aren't even at that point yet, Steven, so I suppose I can't answer that.
Oh man, I thought you were.
This is the big problem. We can't. You want me to have up to the minute news? Not even up to the minute, past the minute news. You want me to have the news before the news is even ready to be had?
I'm gonna look at the news now.
Oh God, why would you do that?
I don't know.
Something about Donald Trump right now.
I like the title. This one. How Trump and Kim made it to hello.
They finally did it, everyone. We fixed every problem.
Okay, yeah, Trump. Okay, you go.
Trump.
Gonna go past the United States stuff.
And then you can get to the North Korean stuff with more
Yeah.
Trump on it.
Oh yeah, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon are talking about killer robots and how we should probably not make them.
Great.
Even though Mark is kind of a killer robot at this point.
I think he's the one controlling the killer robots, and he's just trying to like jokingly make passes in order to get Elon Musk's guard down.
Yeah. So that coming. You want to say anything about the fucking run?
I mean, I basically already did before the run was over.
Yeah.
Bad damage. I think one of my biggest problems also is I took technology. Which,
also, that slip up with sticky babies or whatever it was.
I mean, who knows what the first item room could have potentially had in it, I suppose, so...
Holy Mantle?
I mean, yeah, potentially. I don't fucking know, so...
Could be.
I guess
one knows.
I usually don't put too high of pressure on those kind of mistakes because it's like, I don't know. But yeah, definitely, I shouldn't have taken technology. I probably could have taken less damage penalty if I just used my tears. Let's see. Gotten into Judas' Shadow faster. I think those were the two main problems I had with this run because those made it so I couldn't make the Hush fight, which, did some bad problems for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, but anyways, that's about, wrap it all up for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, we appreciate all the likes, comments, and the subscribes, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.